Hi, I'm a Nintendo 64 and today I'll be looking at the Nintendo 64 port of Quake, the classic gory, bloody first-person shooter ported over from the PC. First, a preamble which kind of goes on an unrelented tangent, kind of. When I was looking for my next game for my collection, I noticed there was a lot of mature games, 12 BBFC rated or higher. The obvious ones like Turok, Duke Nukem, and Doom, and the less obvious like GoldenEye. The Nintendo 64 was a family console, even though there was a definite aim for an older audience, showing most prevalent in Conker's Bad Fur Day, for when it got its re-release on the original Xbox, it was slammed by gamers for being censored. Imagine that today, a Nintendo Switch game being censored for the Xbox One. Weird, right? But yeah, that happened. It was released in 1998 to above average reviews. Quake sold well enough not to only get a sequel, but for the sequel to be made for the Nintendo 64 from scratch. The plot, which is shocking I know, would never have guessed such a thing existed out of go to this point and kill everything in between. Quick, let me read Wikipedia a minute. Ranger was sent to a portal in order to stop an enemy coded name Quake. The government has been experimenting with teleportation technology and developed a working prototype called a Slipgate. The mysterious Quake compromised the Slipgate by connecting it to its own teleportation system, using it to send death squads to the human dimension in order to test martial capabilities of humanity. So Quake has a plot. Who knew? The graphics have not aged well, though to be honest, my expansion pack broke and I went to the standard jumper pack for now, so it may look better with an expansion pack. I can't tell you for sure, but you can only go from the gameplay graphics you can see here. Still, the game is dark and the enemy features are hard to make out, compared to some of the games released at the same time, and there is a lot of gore and body bits flying left and right and just splatting you with all that red stuff, and it just flows and flows and flows and... never mind. The gameplay is fun. Blowing enemies to bits is always fun. It's raining blood. The level design can be confusing with its labyrinthian style layout, but I kind of enjoyed it, to be honest with you. I like exploring in games, with loads of secrets to find, weapons to pick up, and it's just fun. The two-player multiplayer is fun. I don't really go multiplayer on my reviews, but I do believe this one needs to be pointed out. But it did really miss out on the 4-player ports for the console. That's the 4-player controller ports for the console. If that makes sense to you. Anyway, honestly, this is a fun game to play. It's enjoyable, it's gory, a lot of action, and enjoy playing. I mean, it's going cheap now as well, so it's a nice little cheap filler game for your collection. Anyway, like, subscribe, and see you around soon.